Welcome back everyone to another episode of Tulkas Plays Pokemon Platinum. Thanks everyone who tuned into the first episode. We're going to try to throw together another one today. We left off last time having just made it through basically the tutorial. We're going to try to get in some actual gameplay today. Just a quick reminder about the team. We've got Caesar in the lead, Amelia, our brand new Starly, and Onef. I'd have no idea where that nickname came from. For our Bidoof. Hopefully we won't have to look at it long because we're not planning on having a Bidoof. But like I said, it does make a good HM slave. See if there's anything different on the route at night. Not so far. I know there's some trainers ahead, so I'm not gonna do this fight. We'll get our experience from them. Let's see. I'm gonna probably put, Amelia, you go light it up. I'm gonna get you a little bit of experience, get you away from that level 2. This is a different mindset. I just recorded an episode of the Emerald Nuzlocke, and I'm still trying to unwind from the idea of constant death overhanging the whole team. So we're just going to be a little more relaxed, not worry about it so much. Oh, you did real good, Amelia. You did so good. You did all you could. That was a pathetic amount of damage. That was so good. Oh. Poor Amelia. We will get you off level 2, I promise. Yeah, ground me down to 1 damage. I know what you're trying to do. Yeah. There we go. First Starly down. Can we get you off? No, that was not enough for level 2 to be a thing of the past. Caesar, he's finally got a move for his elemental type. That's wonderful. You only had 1 Pokemon. $80 Poké, that's fine. Thank you very much for your money. Did Amelia take a hit there? No. So we'll plow through, I guess. Like I said, we're not in Nuzlocke mode. We can flirt with disaster a little bit. Sometimes disaster is a fun lady. You need to flirt with her on occasion. Don't tell me why. It's a Bidoof. It's a Bidoof. Now, Amelia, I know you will not be able to take this thing out. You will probably be doing like 1 damage after this growl. Yeah, no. Good job though. Thanks for trying. I would do some Bidoof on Bidoof balance, but I just don't have the patience to sit through that. I probably have to switch in Caesar anyway to finish the job. Oh, look at that. I was about to say that has to be a critical. Good opening for Ember though. A pretty weak move, but it's making a strong showing today. There you go, Amelia. Starting to make some gains. Try to get that attack up to a double-digit stat today. We're gonna run back to the Poké Center real quick. Make sure everybody's topped up for the next couple of fights. I think there's only maybe 1 more before the next town. But we're actually gonna have the, well, I guess the second rival battle coming up right on the other side of this town. So I want to make sure we're up to the task. While we're running back through some of this familiar territory, I want to thank everybody for stopping by today, watching the video. Appreciate all the support we've been getting on YouTube so far. snake our way back up here. Made it that far without a wild encounter. Who's out front? That's amazing. Amelia still gonna get soak up this experience. I hope you guys can't hear that. My dog is barking at someone. It's pretty late here, so I hope it's a bird or something. Shouldn't be anybody around. Type advantage we should have, but we don't have an elemental move, so it does not help us. I don't know that we're even going to be able to take this Burmy. It's going to be narrow. Yeah, we're not going to be able to do it. Oh well, you tried. I'd hate to give you experience because I don't think you're staying around, but I guess we might as well. Who knows? Bonef might work his way into my heart and become one of my favorite Pokemon. It is doubtful, but it might happen. I've seen Stranger Things. Actually, I haven't seen Stranger Things. I've heard it's a really good show. People talk about it all the time, and it sounds like something I would enjoy, but I never make the time to watch it. Don't get a crit, and you should be able to get the kill. 1 HP. Bless it. Oh, there you go, Amelia. Almost to that number 10 double-digit attack stat. Bonef about to get a level. Oh snap. Bidoof, nice beating heart. That was a terrible pun. I'd wait for the pun police to break down the door and come and take me away. It looks like I might need to tweak a few settings on my recording software. I think I'm getting some weird artifacts when the sprites move. It's funny. This computer's got thousands and thousands of dollars equipment hooked up to it. It's having trouble running this. Yeah, I really need the trainer school. Bless it. A lot of people, I don't know how they feel about him in general, but I really like Looker. He tickles me. He's just funny. Unmasked member of the International Plays. Just kids walking down the street had no idea who he was. You would imagine someone as terrible as this wouldn't be able to keep their job very long. But you run into him again in X and Y. I think he makes an appearance in Sun and Moon. Maybe in the post game? Or is it in Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire? Yeah, we don't steal. Unless it's the hearts of all the people watching this YouTube video. Oh, snap. Please don't leave. If you clicked away, I don't blame you. Versus recorder. Literally have never used it. I'm gonna record all my matches. I don't need your device, but thank you. Yes, I will notify you of any happenings. Must be hard. She's just like, oh, this guy's burnt out. He's not well. Oh, Barry's in there. Well, of course I need to go in and talk to Barry so that he can scream in something incomprehensible at me and run out the door, threatening to find me millions of dollars I don't have. You will hear me give Barry a lot of crap, but I really do like him. He's funny. I like a lot of the characters so far in this game, and from the Let's Plays I've watched of other people working their way through it, I've seen several, and I like several of the characters. No, I didn't. I came to talk to you so I could advance the plot. Yeah, I've got to bring you your junk because you ran away from home, didn't say goodbye to your mother, you ungrateful little snot, and she had me drag your junk up here, and all I get for it is a town map. poor Barry. He might succeed in his dream of becoming the greatest trainer of all time if it were not for me playing this game. If the whims of fate had went otherwise, he might have actually done something with his life. Now these are two Pokemon battles. Pretty easy to miss if you don't know they're here, because everybody else in this building just talks to you about stuff you really probably already know. Type mismatches and whatnot. Skullcrit Christine and her Bidoof. These things are everywhere. I wonder if anything, I mean obviously not, because the history of this world is whatever the Nintendo company writes it to be, but I wonder if anything's ever happened like happened in our real life, where the Black Plague broke out, and we later found out that it was pretty much carried by, we cited rats for a long time, but it was actually carried by the fleas on the rats. I wonder if they've ever had to do like mass Pokemon exterminations. That's a dark thought. I think this is actually the game. Oh, we got the burn. I think burn cuts attack power in half too, so that's handy. In this game, there's a library you can eventually get to, and it has some lore from the Pokemon universe that kind of, well, it doesn't state implicitly, it's very clear about it. People eat Pokemon, or it did at some point in their history. There you go, double digit attack, gets a new attack, priority move, love it. Amelia is shaping up to be a big member of the team. People eat Pokemon, and it says pick the bones of the fish Pokemon clean, and then return those bones to the water, and it will just rejuvenate. Which raises more questions than it answers, I think. How badly damaged is everyone? I want Amelia to get some experience, so I'm just going to go heal real quick. But yeah, the book says that Pokemon just rejuvenate if you stick their bones in the water, so do we still eat Pokemon? Do we... I mean, these creatures are clearly intelligent enough at base to respond to commands in battle and learn multiple moves. So, you know, they're not stupid by any means. Do we eat these creatures? And that's not even the most worrying part. If they can just rejuvenate by being stuck in the water once you've picked their bones clean, why do we have Pokemon centers? It seems like Pokemon can pretty much just rejuvenate themselves from actual full skeletal death. Why do we need Pokemon centers? But I guess the franchise has been around now for over 20 years. You're gonna have stuff where like the lore doesn't always make sense. Which, fair enough. Starly on Starly Violence. In our life, in our real life, folklore and stuff, it's not always necessarily accurate. You know, these stories get passed down from father to son, mother to daughter. They're not always true. So maybe the book that you find in the library is just somebody spitting into the wind. Who knows? I find the way that they've done Pokemon to be really funny. Like, they kind of ramped it up to the point where there was no more to ramp. Like, once you've put the creator myth into your Pokemon game like that, you've made a lore of where the universe came from that you're playing in. Where do you go from there? Like, once you've made the quote-unquote god of this universe capturable in a Pokeball, how do you ramp up the game any more than that? And so I can see this conversation taking place. I think this guy gives me an item because I won. No. Don't want to talk to you, it's this guy. Never mind. I'm so confused, I swear there's somebody in here who gives you an item. Am I missing a battle? I could have sworn someone in here gave me something. No, not you again. I'm sorry, my OCD is not going to let me leave until I figure out what's going on. Well, never mind. I will fight the urge for you guys and move on, because I know it's not the most intriguing thing. But yeah, so at Nintendo they say, well, we've done everything we can possibly do. There's nowhere to go from here. And someone says, well, we can always stick it in Hawaii. And they're like, yeah, that gets us through one generation. What do we do next? Some poor little intern in the back is like, remake the first games. So he slams their hand down on the table. Give this man a suit and a raise. He's a genius. And now we're getting Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee. Which I'm frankly excited about. I don't know how I feel about like the Pokemon Go capture mechanics where you like don't do a battle, you just fling Pokeballs until you catch one. But I played Pokemon Yellow when it came out. I want to say it came out in '99. That seems right. I think it came out about the same time as the Game Boy Color. And I got a Game Boy Color. My parents were very good to me and bought me one. While we're doing this little mini game, I'm just going to keep talking. They bought me that and I got a Pokemon Yellow cartridge. I played that thing so much. Just hours and hours I sunk into it, and then I started it over and played it. I think the last save file I had over like 100 hours. Yeah, I just played Pokemon Yellow so much. And then they brought back Pokemon following you around for Gold, Silver, and Crystal. And then we didn't have a Pokemon game where they could follow you outside the Pokeball for a long time. A relatively long time anyway. So I'm glad to see that they're bringing it back again. Now they've repeatedly said that this is not a main series Pokemon game, what we're about to get. But I hope they make the main series games have the follow behind mechanic. I think it's really neat. People seem to really enjoy it. It just seems like a no-brainer to put it in. But on the flip side, the more advanced all the graphical capabilities become and the 3D modeling becomes bigger and better, that becomes more and more difficult to make walking animations for this many Pokemon. Like, you're talking like well over 800. So yeah, having each of them have, yeah, there you can just watch your status of your Pokemon. Having that many specifically designed sprites to follow behind you, and each of them have animations for when you talk to them. Yeah, it's a lot of work, so I can see why they don't always do it. This guy gives you the old rod. And it baffles me why they don't really give you a choice. No matter what you say, he's going to give you tips on fishing. Doesn't matter that you've been doing it since you were a child. Alright, so just while we're here, why not? Let's go ahead and cross Magikarp off the list. Come on. Not even a nibble. Magikarp, I think, is the only thing you can even catch with the old rod. I know they appear here, so let's just go ahead and get it over with, Magikarp. Why do you vex me? There you go. Let's get this Magikarp. We can hope it's like level 19. Nah, level 5. Dare to dream. Alright, Magikarp, you can come be a part of our team. We will switch train you, maybe, if we feel like it, until you become a Gyarados and actually have use to the team. I think I mentioned it today. I was recording the Nuzlocke video. I like Magikarp. Like, it's not a good battle Pokemon, but I like it. It's cool, shiny, evolves into something cool, has a good message behind it. Like, no matter how crappy you are, if you work hard, you can become awesome. I think it's especially relevant to people who are starting on YouTube. No matter how crappy you start out, if you work really hard, you might one day become something cool. I don't get how it doesn't make a lick of sense. You're just Lisa for no reason. Doesn't make any sense. That Pokénox entry just stated that a Magikarp could leap over a mountain with its splash. Now the muscle mass it would require to jump over a mountain, even a small one, is considerable. And you could really do some damage if you wanted to. Well, we got ourselves a nice Pokewatch. We made our way into this Jubilife city, caught ourselves a Magikarp and got an old rod that we'll probably never need to use again because we have the Magikarp. And I don't think we're quite ready for the rival battle. So we're gonna open up with that next time. I might do a little bit of grinding off screen, get everyone up to maybe like at least level 7 or so. Probably not worry too much about Lisa because she won't be useful until way past that. Maybe get Caesar up to 10. I think that'll put us in pretty good standing. So guys, thank everyone who came out today to watch the video. Appreciate your support. If you liked the video, do drop a comment and let me know what you liked. If there was something I can improve, feel free to drop that too. I always want to be trying to get better. Thank you so much. God bless each one of you. Until we meet again. Bye bye.